let's see. Customize. Yes, I am level 36. 1500. Okay. Let's see what kind of levels I could get. Somehow I've been getting that one. Number 6. There you go. That's what I wanted. Get rid of that one. Night Owl. Night Owl is number 2. I'm going to get rid of that one again. Oh, the medical spray, use it twice. Start with the medical spray. Medical spray, healing increase. You know, that's actually pretty good. I kind of like that one, the sleeping bag. Friendship again. Been getting this a lot, guys. And it's on 3 instead of 1 like they had it the last time. Taking a chance. Psychic. Ain't that big. Where's that one? Number 3. Okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go offline play. It's still early in the morning. We'll go offline play. Let me show you the challenges I got. I got 1 through 10. Some I got, almost all of them I got 3 skulls. About all the objectives. This one I did all the objectives, but not the last one. This one, after a little while, it's kind of easy. There's a guy that I saw that was doing them, and he did some of them like 1 or 2 runs, but you could do them one at a time for each one. But at least you gotta try to get all 3 stars. This one I couldn't get the counter by the wheelbarrow. I don't have Jason 4 yet. This one is Jason 5. I tried to do it, I couldn't do it. This one you gotta be 4. Offline bots. Let me go. Packing that. I'm gonna be that Jason. Ah, I messed up. Got the wrong kill here. Which one? What I kind of want to talk about, I'm going to put on easy. I'm not that great of a person. This stuff about that George Floyd stuff. Here's what I saw in the video and whatever. I'm not saying I saw the whole video. What I saw was an officer not doing his job correctly. Looked like he smiled and all that or whatever. But first things first. A lot of these people play around saying that they can't breathe when the officer's on top of them like that, which is playing around a little too much to me. Oh, I gotta, somehow I can't really see. Okay, now I could somewhat see. Yeah, the officer was on top of him with his knee. And no, it's not cool for our officer to do that at all. I myself, I'm not saying that he neglected to do it, but all the officers were negligent of doing their job. Come on, there's an Asian guy that was there, an officer. So I cannot just say it was just the white people. I don't think it was a racial type of thing. I really don't. But I do think what the officer should have done, if a person saying that they cannot breathe or whatever, they should at least check. And look to see where his position was on top of the person. He was way too high. He was on his neck, which I do agree on. Resulting in his death. I hit the last flare.
Do you know what your gift is? No matter what they do to you,
But
you cannot die.
I'll be honest.
You can never die.
I'm not saying that he was right to do what he did. I'm just saying the officer should have done. See where his position is on the person.
They deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer.
And make him responsible for what he did. Was it a racial thing? No.
That's my boy.
But I do
Hunt
think
them
he
down and make them pay.
should be charged with. Everybody thinks he should be charged with murder. Not that third degree, which they first try to get. Thank God they got him for the other one, the second degree. Second degree meaning that he attempted to hurt him, but he didn't really attempt to really kill him. Oh, these are bots, so you gotta kind of check if you come to Alright, I do think that he was kind of over the line with what he did.
Yes. Kill for mother.
All the officers should have checked what they were doing. All of them. Say, hey, you know you're going a little too high on his back or you're on his neck. They should at least look and see where his position was. To me, that wasn't a racial thing. They knew they were being watched. They knew it. I don't want to hear that it was racial. It was not racial. Can't prove that it was racial because he's a white cop, and that's what it was. Because there's an Asian cop there, so Why you guys going after the Asian guy?
Holy shit! Is that a dead body?
Like, I'm kind of sick of it, because I went through the Rodney King riots in the LA area. You guys say it's a racial thing because you guys say it's a racial thing. It's racial because you guys are making it racial. Because he's black. Watch this. The officer was on his back, on George Floyd's back.
Don't stop, Jason.
And I do think
They
he knew
deserve
that
to
he was
die.
up there way too
Make
long.
them suffer like we
And he died. He didn't do what his training was correctly. The other officers should be charged for a similar thing. And I will say it, you know, it's not. He should be charged with murder, and he should get that charge.
Yes. Kill for mother.
Racially, no. I don't think he was racially motivated. They got the guy, whatever he did, he did. But the problem was, the officer was just on his back for so damn long that he couldn't breathe. Now, I'm not saying I'm racist, because how can it be racist if I'm Puerto Rican? If you guys not know, Puerto Ricans are mixed with like almost just about every single race on earth, pretty much, believe it or not. You know, we had the slave trade and all that throughout Puerto Rico. Before they came to America, they had to go to Puerto Rico and register the slaves and all that there. And we had to work on our own sugar canes and everything. So I don't want to hear no, I'm being racist or whatever. Because they brought the black people and all that to Puerto Rico and all that for the slave trading. And it was brought over by things like the conquistadors. You know, those are the Spaniards, the Portuguese, and all that. If you guys want to know your history, learn this stuff, man. Because how can things like Puerto Rico, Brazil, and all that speak Portuguese and Spanish? We're all not innocent. We're all not racist or whatever. You guys have to see things like somewhere what the military does. You gotta see green. In the military, you gotta see green, meaning nobody's more equal than everybody else. These are the things that you have to see. Believe it or not, Richard Pryor, he was married, what, 4 or 5 times? Oh, 5 times, twice to the same woman. And that woman, I think the second or third and fifth wife that he married, it was his marriage. They were, she is white. And she was there with most of the crap that Richard Pryor has done. Where the hell these other two go? And after Richard Pryor did that, he made jokes saying, "Hey, you know what? It's making fun of women saying that it's all pink inside." Don't matter what color they are, it's all pink inside. But he made a statement saying, we're all human beings, we all could be doing this with each other. If we could procreate and all that, with all this, we are one race, and that is the human race. And that is something they do not talk about what Richard Pryor is. Because you want to categorize yourself as a certain type of thing, a certain type of race, supposedly. You categorize yourself that way because that's how everybody else is. You cannot be everybody else. And Richard Pryor is one of my absolute favorite celebrities. One of my absolute favorites. Oh, come on. Funny thing is, some of these computers come right out. Yep. See? One of the other things is, you know,
Yes. Kill for mother.
like I said, dude, I'm not saying it's racial of the killing. People make it racial. You know, I don't think Rodney King wanted the race thing between with all those cops and all that.
No!
But it was pretty crazy of what went on. People made it racial that way. She went back inside. Cool.
They want to hurt you, Jason. Don't let them.
The Rodney King thing seems it was a little racial. But after it was racial. Destroying your own neighborhood and all that, that's completely wrong. I'm gonna play another round.
That's my Jason.
I work this type of game to at least build up my status. Like I said, I'm not the best person to play as Jason.
Mommy is proud of you, Jason. But it's time to come home now.
But so far, what I'm seeing, the fourth Jason is the best one. I don't know about you guys. I'm not really seeing anything really racial what everybody's saying it is. It got racial because everybody saw racial. They saw skin. That's what they saw. And I myself, I'm just sick and tired of it. You know, I've been called these kind of crazy names and all that too, but I'm not using it against everybody. I'm using it as the against the person that is saying it. Because why fall for what these people are saying? You know, I'm 5'3", you know, I've been called a midget and all that pretty much my whole life. Throughout school. And, you know what, and I'm not worried about it. It doesn't be used against me against the type of work I do. Or whatever. You know?
Make them remember, Jason.
The one
Make
race,
them suffer.
and that is the human race, and we all have to respect each other off of that. Why make something big out of absolutely nothing? I'm not saying that situation was nothing. I do think that we should have had an example of what we should do, what we needed to do. What we needed to do was just protest and say, hey, you know, we're not going to take it anymore. Not anything crazy like that. Go out and riot and get things, steal things, and all people. If the crap happened in Minneapolis, hey, you know what? Make an example. Just do it in Minneapolis. Why do all the cops have to suffer for it? We all had to suffer because people don't know how to act right. Are using against each race because you don't act right.
Get up, Jason. Make them pay. Find them. Kill them.
You know, like I said, I grew up around people like that. And I would say, hey, no, there's our world, because I'm proving to everybody else that what I could do.
Yes. Kill for mother.
No, we all cannot be sourpuss about whatever is going on. I gotta be mad at the conquistadors and the Portuguese using the Puerto Rican islands as a slave trade, making us slaves of our own islands, working our own sugar cane and all that. I gotta use that against them?
No.
Can be more clear than that? It's already been too long. Not everybody could be held accountable for that.
They deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer.
If you guys think I'm wrong, just let me know. Because, you know, I'm sick and tired of these stupid names and all that too. But guess what? The only way it's gonna change is people want it to change. You know, I got family over out in Alabama where they had the real racism out there. I mean, the real big stuff out there. No. You know, it's around us. We see what's going on. don't really see the racism in this current situation. I really don't. White guy on top of a black guy and call it racism. No! I want to know what else is racist. Sick and tired of this thing.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve to die.
You know what? Yes,
make them suffer like we
George Floyd said he couldn't breathe. They should have checked on him every single time, or every other time he said it, and adjust to where his knee was. That's what he did not do. That's what they did not do.
Take you from me, Jason. Don't let them.
Let's get that straight. Guess he said he did not breathe and the cop didn't adjust. But look, all the officers were responsible for that. Not just that one guy. You gotta making sure it's a probable cause because he's doing
That's my boy.
He did it on
Hunt
the
them
way.
down and make them pay.
I just don't. I don't get it. Not long ago, some black guy went out in the middle of the road, got beat up a guy on a bike because he's white. Crazy? Are you kidding me? Fucking ridiculous, man.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve to die. Make them suffer like we.
I don't know if these guys saying that it was a racial thing with an Asian cop there right next to him, seeing him doing the move and he didn't say nothing, which I have a problem with. I have a problem with that. But I don't get it. I just don't get what you guys are fighting for. Like I said, I'm Puerto Rican, and I just don't get what you guys are saying. It was a racial thing. I just need to know exactly what's going on. Do I think it was racial profiling? Can't prove it. Because it's a white cop killing a black guy. So how I don't know, this racial stuff is just getting out of hand. I could see past it, but I really could see past it. We as human beings should be caring for each other, saying what is right and what is not right. But what the officer should have done, instead of just seeing black and white. I bet you if an Asian guy did it to a Chinese guy did it to a Japanese guy, it would be a totally different thing. Don't say that they're both Asian because the cultures are different. If you guys don't know, there's all these martial artists out there is trying to say that their style is better than the other, and they fight over that crap for pride and all that. Like I said, I'm German and Puerto Rican. No, I did have family in those helping people in the Holocaust, but I did have family members that was in the German army that had to help out the Nazis and couldn't say no to the crap that they was doing. They would have been executed just for helping the Jews out. So when people find out I'm German, they call me a Nazi, so is that justifiable? Or call me a half-breed? Because Puerto Ricans are mixed with all kinds of races? So that's what I want to know. That's what I kind of need to know. Where the Germans stand? Where's the Puerto Rican stand? If you guys say Germans are white, you're an idiot. You guys are plain freaking idiots if you guys say that. Alright, later.